That's all yours. I already had it, so I passed it on.
How's James Tedesco?
Oh, just a cork. Yeah, just a cork on his it's above his knee, so he should be able to be right for next week. It's fine. Precautionary.
Yeah, you just took him off because, obviously you had a 30-0 lead.
Exactly. Yeah. Not going to risk him, so, we'll have a game in hand, I felt, at half time. So yeah, it'd be silly if he went out and played.
What'd you make of the performance, Mel?
I was happy with the way we played. Certainly defensively again, I thought, they had plenty of opportunity on our try line. We defended that really well. The ruck was really slow, a bit messy. It sort of, the game didn't get into any sort of flow, particularly in the second half, and we sort of couldn't play much footy. But at the end of the day, really happy with the win. No injuries, except for Teddy's cork. We'll move on to next week.
Did you think that was a step up from the previous four games?
Yeah, certainly. Like I said, we're tested defensively. We did turn the ball over a little bit, and we had to work for our yardage, and we had to work for our kicking game, and but overall really happy with getting the result we're after.
What next year? It's 11 tries now, isn't it? Scoring tries for fun.
Just got to catch the ball and put it down.
He's going good though now, right?
Oh, excellent! Yeah, no, he's been terrific for us, not only on the field but off the field as well. So he's great to be around, and he plays for the team, and he does what he needs to do, which is score tries for us. So really happy for him, and bit of an up and down year, Foxy, but the real Fox is out at the moment. It's really good.
Fox, it looked like you were desperate for number 6 here at the end.
Just doing your job, bro. Push support stuff, bro.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah, I just really enjoy my footy at the moment. I've been a part of this squad. I feel like we've got something special coming into to camp. Just felt the bond that we've had throughout the camp. It's been special, and just enjoying every moment, and just loving it.
What's the record for those tries for World Cup? You're smiling, I'm taking no bows.
You're smoking at me, eh?
Have you got him covered, one to go?
Just see what happens, bro. Just doing my job. Playing in a wonderful team with great players, and just loving every moment at the moment.
You come in with a bit of a point through, but the origin is?
Not at all. It just wasn't my time to put the Blues jersey on this year, and that's footy. I just moved on from it and just focused what I had to do for the Bulldogs, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity that Mal and the coaching staff have given me, and like I said, just loving my footy at the moment.
Josh, how do you describe how much fun you're having out there? Seems like you're just on top of the world.
Just having fun off field with the boys, with the coaching staff, and you just see it on the field. Everyone's just loving, working hard for each other, and doing their job the very best they can, and it's just the reflection off field, I suppose. Just having fun.
I think they'd be really happy, I guess, with the culture, that response there.
Yeah.
That Josh just gave about origin. It just shows the real level of maturity and what the culture that you guys.
Well, considering we haven't played an international test match for 3 years, a lot of debutants in this squad. We had a really good talk about it before we even come over around, how we connect with each other and how we're going to, work together and make sure that, we want to be successful. We want to win the World Cup, and how we do that. So everyone's bought into it. Everyone's taken some ownership over the way we want to do things, and it's been really encouraging. The way the players have reacted to all that, and you're seeing some really good results, and you see some really happy people off the field, which is what you're after.
You said you had some sleepless nights over Fury and DC. How are you sleeping tonight?
Oh no, I've been crook, so I've had plenty of sleeps in the daytime now, a lot of nanny naps, and I'm back to nearly back on track again. So it's it was a tough decision, there's no doubt, and it's funny how things pan out. Teddy gets a cork, and we've got DC on the sideline at 14. All of a sudden he comes on and plays 5'8", and Cameron Munster goes to fullback. You know, it's just the way things pan out sometimes. So it was probably a good decision playing both of them tonight.
Now, how would you compare New Zealand as a route to the final compared to Fiji in the last few World Cups?
What do you mean by that?
Well, the semi-final, you know, as a prospect, as an opponent.
Well, you know, we always planned to probably play the Kiwis in the semi-final, and obviously they've got to get through a pretty tired game tomorrow night against the Fijians, who've, you know, been there, done that before. So that's for the Kiwis to get through. But we've always planned around all that we might be meeting the Kiwis in the semi-final. So I think, you know, behind the scenes, prep's been really good, and you know, like I said, we're injury free and ready to go.
How does Meninga come in next week for PCA?
I'll make those decisions through the week.
Now, it hasn't mattered so far in terms of the goal kick. You've got a number of good goal kickers there. What do you think of going forward, making
I'll let the players sort that out, you know. So I mean, they're the confident ones, so they're the ones hitting the ball at training, and they're doing a lot of practice. You know, Nathan probably over practices at times, doesn't he? You know? Yeah, we're leaving him behind there. He does practice that bloody long. We're getting hungry to go back for lunch. So so you know, we'll let them sort that out. You know, so but you know, Nathan's mid-80s goal kicker. You know, the balls are different over here, so he's working his butt off to get it right.
what is the difference? Like some of those kicks is come short.
Yeah, a bit lighter, I would think. You know, I think a bit smaller, just a fraction smaller than we got over in Australia, and just a fraction lighter, I think.
Different era, everybody, you know?
Yeah.
Taste different.
No one cares. They're fine.
Foxy, what did you go with the lightning bolt celebration tonight?
Oh no, that was just Harry Grant's nephew. He obviously a big fan of mine, and asked Harry if I could do a try celebration for him, and that's what he wanted. So just give a little shout out to him.
So if anyone asks for what they want for a try celebration, are you opening it up for requests?
Oh,
Well, you're scoring that many.
I'll see what happens, but I just did it for a good mate of mine, Harry. So, and yeah, I met his nephew a few years ago when I was down in Melbourne. He's a wonderful kid, so just did it for him, just put a smile on his face.
Wingers are a competitive breed. Will you be watching Dom Young tomorrow, seeing if he gets close to you?
I've been watching every game. There's some wonderful wingers, and Dom's having a really, really good tournament, and he's in a wonderful team in the England side. So I'm watching every game, and hats off to him. He's a fantastic player.
As you said, you're playing the start at the Kiwis in 7. Do they hold any fears for you?
That's going to be a great challenge for us. There's no doubt. They've got a fantastic footy side, so they've got to get through tomorrow night again, like I said. But we respect them enormously, and we'll make sure our preparations are spot on if we do play.
Do you think it's right that you're playing them?
It's not for me to make those decisions, really. You know, so the rankings are what it is, and we live with that.
They are the world number one. Does that rankle you though?
No, not really. You know, so we're the reigning World Cup champions. You know, so we get the home sheds next week.
Just in terms of the illness that's sort of been going around there at camp, is everyone sort of getting on the back end of that?
Oh, it's been a constant through the whole tour, to be honest with you. And I think a lot of the other teams have sort of suffered that as well, I feel. And it's just something that's happened. The doc's been probably the busiest guy in our touring group, you know, in a way, because just the little niggly injuries you get, plus the flus and the colds, and so I think I'm in the back end of the group. I think most of them have gone through some sort of flu symptoms, so, but not COVID. Thankfully.
Mel Braves has said New Zealand's the number one team in the world in rankings, and you're the reigning World Cup champions. You've been the best in the world for a long time. Are you still the best team in the world in your mind?
Mate, we don't even look at that really, you know. So I know you're trying to make a headline here, but we don't look at that, you know. No, we don't look at those sort of things. We look at how well we're going to play, prepare. We know and respect New Zealand, you know. So it is what it is. It's going to be a great challenge. Thank you.
Can't make a headline out of that.
Sorry.
It's not on the wall in the New Zealand dressing room.
Thanks, guys.